Guys are leaving. My family is going back to the U.S. and I just wanted to show you a quick video so you guys can see what it's like when it's time to leave South Africa. So see you inside. Guys, we have a video on Amazon Prime, and of course it's going to be on our website, so please check it out. It is amazing. It is our first documentary and it covers so many topics that we all need to be talking about today. So check it out on our website and Amazon Prime. Hey guys, the real estate tour is back for 2023 and we are putting it together right now. Visit our website for the details and you can book right there. Hey everybody, this is Mark Blanton, obviously, and this video I'm bringing to you, we absolutely love it. It's kind of short, but my family was here, obviously. They wanted to come to South Africa, you know, because it's South Africa. Just a part of my family, obviously, but yeah, I just wanted to, you know, just bring this clip to you because, you know, it's amazing, you know, what happens, especially those who have only been here for the very first time. So it's incredible. Check it out. Watch the whole video, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and we will see you here in sunny South Africa.
Hey, Megan had to go to Gucci.
Did she buy something?
Yeah, she wants to buy some
Oh, she's trying to go to South Africa.
She got her some shades. So you need to come on and get you a piece of luxury.
Yeah, a little piece. So she went to the Gucci store.
She went to the Gucci.
Oh, shit. She went to Diamond Walk.
I said, come on, girl, I'll go with you. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, okay, so you go with her. That's good. Shell didn't go?
She went. She was like, oh, you know, she.
Yeah.
I didn't spend that much for some shades.
Yeah.
No.
That's a wild show, yeah.
I know. I say, dollar store shade, you could throw them away and they end up in your hand.
Yeah. they be sitting on the seat of your car.
I can't throw them away. No. Yeah. They look good.
Every guy just done. Oh, he met him.
He said, oh, they just love it here. I love it. Yeah, they love it. Yeah, he really likes it. He really likes it. Anya, he really liked the scar treatment.
Oh yeah, this was his first time getting it.
He was
over
like,
here.
He was full of ooh.
Yeah. So this is what it's about.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
So then he gonna try to go to the one at home. He gonna be like,
He gonna get disappointed.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna get all that done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Quentin, he really likes it. He, you know, now he's looking through that camera. So when we was when we was going to safaris and all that, he was just loving all the outdoors.
Yeah. And Savannah told me that he did a lot of videos and stuff.
The video he showed you.
He's only one, but there's more. I don't understand. Yeah. So yeah, I probably maybe I slide him on there so people can see him. But yeah, Savannah was see. I talked to her this morning. She was so happy that they actually came and got to see it. And she's like, "Dang, all the Spring Lake over here. Like, how did it like?
Yeah.
Y'all went from this
to that. Behind
this.
I would say behind the post office.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, she was super excited for him.
Yeah.
You know, like especially said Quentin. She said I could see how he could do well. How everybody could do well. But just coming for the first time.
Yeah.
So she called me this morning. She was just I'm so excited that they actually came.
The monkey thing. He had did the whole thing that you saw. He told them he wanted to post it on their site.
Yeah, they'd be happy. They like any kind of shout outs.
Yeah.
And but overall, you think their whole mind is just they went from I don't know to.
Could said I understand why you want to come live here now. That's what you keep talking about.
Yeah. And this is only his first little trip.
First little trip. So you just gotta.
Yeah.
So just
All right, guys, here comes the crew. It's time for them to leave. Of course I am.
Sorry to say goodbye.
You sorry to say goodbye?
Yeah.
You ready to go? What is that, a pouty face?
It was so much fun.
It was.
And the food not gonna be the same.
Where you been at, Deontay?
What? What you mean?
I thought you was going to get chicken.
You said what? I already did that. Oh, he already got that.
Well, where is this one person missing?
Oh, he's coming down now.
heard you guys were having a good time over here.
Yeah.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I love it.
Not bad, huh?
The only thing I would say is questionable here is that when electricity cut on and off.
The what? Oh yeah,
That's minor though. That's
Yeah.
real minor.
Is that new?
this? Yeah.
You got that while you been here?
Yeah.
Clint heard we have been hearing good things.
Good things?
Yeah. Doing good things. We've been putting little videos out. Heard you've been liking it over here for the most part. Getting used to it, huh? Too bad the weather just now getting right.
Just now want to get right.
Yeah. Not bad, huh?
No,
See some things, huh?
I have indeed.
Yeah, like to see.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Young man such as yourself, and some young men such as yourself, you do okay over here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just saying.
It's different.
Yeah.
Whatever they tell you in the States, don't listen to them. Come here yourself. This is one thing I heard. It was like when my family back in the States, they said, oh, you want to see a bunch of mud houses? No. They living better than us than they is over there. The houses, more luxurious. The food, way better. Everything.
So you got your last little chicken plate, but you can
Oh, yeah.
You can get some at the airport.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That's done. That's once we cross that, nah, it's done. Once I show
No,
my
airport here.
huh?
The airport here. You got a little time in the airport.
I'm done. It's over.
You good?
I got my last bit of ostrich today.
You ate ostrich again?
I had to. I know I'm not gonna have it when I go back home.
Are you helping the people? Anya, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you're the only one that's ready.
See anything good? Stop.
Love the scenery, love the food.
Okay, good.
Nice people, great people, good character, and all that good stuff. Yeah.
He's so cool.
Definitely, people are way different over here than it is.
Yeah.
Culture shock is so much different. It's like I'm gonna say they're genuinely nicer over here than they are in the States. In the States, they're a little bit more like I would say, yeah, fake stuck up.
What word was that?
Yeah.
Fake.
Whoa.
I would say everybody. I'm gonna say a good amount of people in the States. The hospitality here is unmatched. It's unmatched. It's more genuine here. I think it's feeling.
Yeah.
He should.
Definitely.
He
I'm
should.
glad you
He
found
should.
I heard you was at the bar, had a little situation going on. You hear things.
What you talking about?
He had a little situation going on. It's okay. That's okay. How's that one back there doing? Are y'all brought him into the fold, or he's still
We tried, but
Yeah.
you gotta break him out of his
What was
comfort
it?
zone a little bit.
I know your mama around, so matter of fact, she's right behind you. Don't do nothing.
See, no.
It's all good.
He gonna get right.
It's all good.
You said one day.
He gonna get right.
You got nothing,
Y'all
Tanya?
straighten him up.
You ready to go? Huh?
It's a wrap.
It was fun? All right, I guess it was fun. I don't know if this is their car. Are you
Wish
taking
I didn't
it?
have to go.
You said what?
Wish I didn't have to go.
Well, we wish you guys could stay too.
Question for you.
Sure.
The entire video that you shot, was that all on this?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Stop packing. Right there.
Because that quality is really good for as small as it is.
That's not your vehicle. Oh, let me see the kids get. Oh, he said, let me see the kids get in the vehicle. All right, guys, they are off. You want to be in the camera too? Okay, do your thing. Do your thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know we don't even know what that means.
Right.
Big one's first. Biggest one's first.
Keep that close to you. You know better.
Absolutely. This one doesn't really. Plus it has most of my camera gear. It's not going nowhere. I'm just gonna jump.
Oh, you talking about yes? That's just carry on your account.
Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for
this wonderful vacation. Thank you
Yes,
for
Lord.
letting us come here just experience some of your beauty that you have created. Lord, we just thank you for this wonderful time that we had with family, with and friends to enjoy all this festivity. Lord, we ask you to watch over them as they travel back home. Glad that they get where they're going and safely, and that everybody communicate with one another, and let everybody know they are back where they belong at.
Yes.
We thank you and we ask you all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right. Y'all be careful. Keep your eyes on them. All right.
All right.
I know. She'll cry. Why she'll cry?
Is she was crying? Is she crying?
Yes, indeed. I saw tears.
Them her babies. Them her babies. Them her babies.
Go sit in her bed. She said, well, okay, I'm all right.
I don't want to leave like that then. Them her babies.
Bye, guys. See ya.
We got it.
Okay.
Yeah. You were leaving.
I know. I'm like,
I turned around.
let me go get her together.
Yeah, go fix her over there.
Let's go have a drink. Shit. I'm telling you. I need something.
You can do that when Megan left the other day. I don't like that one. There's only one you don't
I know,
like.
she got to do
get
it all over again in a few hours.
I'll be all right because I know me and you talk.
Okay.
Ooh, how delicious it is coming here.
That's how good it is now.
Yeah, that's how good it is. How good it is. That's right.
She got teared up on
So
her
good,
shirt.
make you want to
There you see. They'll lactate from your eyes.
capture that.
Big old tears.
Yeah, Quentin, the grown man, he got it.
That's when you know it's real good.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's good. When you cry, when your babies are leaving. That's when you know it's good. That's right.
She gonna,
Look, your baby, your actual baby is up, and you like, bye, you got it.
All right. I just told her, I said, y'all stay together. Make sure y'all just get home. Come when you get there. I'm going to the park.
oh god damn.
Mama see you when I get home.
You know, that's.
Hello everyone, and welcome to what we like to call here the Real South Africa. Of course, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa, and I'm sure you are enjoying what you're seeing because this is how we roll here in the Republic of South Africa. And of course, you guys are always invited. We want you guys to come on a tour. You can always visit our website, the Real South Africa, and just kind of peruse our website, find what you're looking for. And of course, this is who you're looking for, the Real South Africa. So yeah, we got a lot going on. We want you guys to be involved in what's going on here in South Africa. Currently, right now, it is January and it is summer here in the Southern Hemisphere. Of course, South Africa is part of the Southern Hemisphere, and yes, this is where we are. So one of the biggest announcements, obviously, we want you guys to look at that real estate tour that we have. I mean, there's so much hubbub about people buying property here in Africa, and of course a lot of people don't know how, they don't know what to do, or even if it's legitimate, the whole nine. Well, you come with us, as you guys may have seen from the previous group of people who came on our real estate tour. It was absolutely amazing, and of course they got the opportunity to speak to the people to purchase the homes, and people actually bought homes. So I might not have told you that because we haven't did a follow-up to that yet, but I'm going to do that. But yeah, so the real estate tour is going to be on. I will tell you right now, it's going to fill up pretty quickly. So I would go ahead and get your deposits in. Just go to the website and you'll be able to, take care of that. And of course, then once we get the notification, then you're on the trip. So it's just as easy as 1, 2, 3. And then of course, you know, we always do a little bit more, you know, so we get you out in Joburg, we get you out in a safari, game drive. So it's not just looking at homes, even though that's important, you get a chance to do a lot of other things as well. And then of course, you know, hey, we're here in Joburg and we want you guys to come here too. We have plenty trips here to Joburg and we just want you guys to come. You got the 6-day, the 10-day, and the 13-day. So you'll learn a lot just by coming here to Johannesburg. Let me kind of show you where I'm at right now. So I'm just going to walk around and you guys can hear. We're one of the locations that we will probably have you at when you do come here. You know, it's pretty amazing. And that's what you can expect because you guys know we do 5-star scenarios. We don't want you guys to come here and have to go into some of the, you know, the best, I mean, the not so best areas. We want you guys to, if you're coming to Africa, you need to come to the best areas and you need to let the Real South Africa take care of it for you. I mean, just imagine you out here at night, got the little fire going because there's a little fire pit right there. And you can sit out here with your friends and it's absolutely amazing. So that's what we want to do for you guys. We want you guys to, you know, let us take care of all the work. Stop trying to figure out how to do it, how we do it and whatnot. We actually have relationships with the properties and the locations. You know, we just do. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just the way it is. And we do that because we want our people to have an opportunity. But this is truly amazing, as you guys know. And we want you guys to come here. So all I can say to you is, you know, booking with the Real South Africa has its advantages. For example, when it's time to go to dinner, you want something like this. This is what you want. You might say, oh, it's too expensive. Let us take care of everything for you. It's well worth it. You deserve it. But, you know, you need stuff like this in your life. And we all know it. You know, we just are not used to having it, you know, and we've had a lot of people come here say the same thing. You know, I'm not used to this. But they get here, they spend a few days, they get comfortable with it, and then they have a hard time going back home. So, and of course, dealing with what they're used to dealing with as far as, you know, where they like to go out in the evening and so forth. But this is South Africa, and I really can't explain it to you anymore. Besides that, a lot of it is just you getting here. It has nothing to do with politics, has nothing to do with what you heard, has nothing to do with another country. This is South Africa, and we want you guys to absolutely enjoy. So I'm going to head back because I was actually eating lunch with Tasha, and we had like a little working lunch because we just got in contact with the people who, you know, who runs this hotel. Actually, they're the same people who at Serengeti Estates, when we did our real estate tour, they alerted me. They said, hey, we have this too, so why don't you come out and check it out? So as you guys can see, Tasha, she's over there getting things lined up for people and whatnot. So yeah, so we had a little working lunch. So like I said, we really enjoy what we do. We enjoy being able to take people who had zero intentions of coming to Africa, let alone South Africa, and come here, see what it's all about for themselves. And then from there, if they decide they want to make South Africa a regular location, they can. Obviously, you can work with us, but at the same time, there are those who are looking to maybe find somewhere else to spend, you know, a good part of their lives. Well, South Africa may be an option, but you can't know that until you get here. You absolutely have to see it. I can't show you enough video that says, yes, I want to move. So the best thing is to come here as a tourist, come tour it, come see it. You know, stop trying to, you know, move directly from America to here, because if you've never seen it, you have no point of reference. But I promise you this, once you've seen it and you felt it and you see what it's all about, then you can start saying, you know what, this might be the space for me. So as I'm gonna show you, like way over there, this is the hotel, and there's a golf course right there. So if you're one of those golfers, I mean, I like to golf from time to time, then you can get on the golf course as well. So this is how we roll here in the Republic of South Africa, and this is what we want to do for you as the Real South Africa. We're here on ground. We're based in Johannesburg. We're here all the time. Book a call. Go to our website, The Real South Africa. See you later. All right, everyone. The Real South Africa. We got packages to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and other places. We would love for you guys to come and enjoy what South Africa has to offer. And of course, as your travel and tourism experts here in South Africa, we can make it all come true. Now, we all know you guys have dreams and aspirations of coming to Africa. A lot of us do, and of course we did too, and that's why we're based here in Johannesburg, the city of gold. A very awesome place, and you're going to enjoy it once you get here as well. What do you get when you get here? Well, first of all, when you land here in South Africa, we take care of everything. We make sure your accommodations are good. We make sure your airport pickups are perfect. There'll be somebody standing there with a sign. We also make sure that the places that you're going to visit are carefully curated for you, of course. And then you got to eat. So what do? We put you in a perfect scenario, regardless of what city you're in, so you can actually have a great meal with friends and family, or even if you come by yourself, no problem. We're going to take care of that too. But isn't this amazing? So this is what we can do for you. So basically all you have to do is just reach out to us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And of course, once you get here, we got you. Now, of course, South Africa offers spa treatments. They're absolutely amazing. And a lot of people just love it simply because they never thought they can get a spa treatment in Africa. And then, of course, we always provide you guys with opportunities to see special animals out in their own environment and so forth. The only thing that you have to do at that point, after you've been afraid from the animals, is to get on a plane, come here to South Africa, and enjoy yourself. So we will see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa. Oh, and by the way, you'll get an opportunity to shop as well. So book your trip today. All right, guys, welcome back to The Real South Africa. This is going to be a great one, so you might as well go ahead and subscribe now. Like this video. We absolutely loved it. We absolutely enjoyed them here. We were very blessed to be able to host them and have them here with The Real South Africa. So we want you guys to check out this interview. They did a great job. They actually spoke their mind, told us what they were thinking, and of course they were sharing it with us. So we appreciate that. And then of course, we have a documentary. Just go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, scroll down, click on the videos, and then you can actually watch it at home. So we appreciate it, but stick with us with this interview. It's awesome. You see, there she go. All right, guys, this is Mark Blanton from The Real South Africa, and then we have Tasha over here. She's over here causing a ruckus.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what she do with her little pumas and stuff, a little short self. But anyway,
Short.
you are short.
I'm not short.
She's short. Y'all, she's short. Y'all know it. Y'all don't want to say it, but she's short. However, we got a couple here that came all the way from around the way from Fredericksburg, Virginia, by way of what? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? You go first.
Well, I want to claim Arkansas, but they don't really.
Arkansas.
Because I wasn't born there, they don't really claim me. So I lived in California most of my life. Yeah.
Arkansas is fine.
I like Arkansas.
No, for real.
Little Rock.
Yeah.
And McGee area.
Man, we just talked to some people about that place. What's his name? Remember Mr. McKenzie? He was telling stories about he's much older than us, and he was just telling us the other story of he's 70 something.
Oh yeah, he knows.
Yeah, so he knows what's going on. So before we get into that, I want y'all to introduce yourself so that people will know where to find you. No, just playing. No, but for real, no, just introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is David.
D. Butler McLeod.
Okay, and so we have the McLeods.
Yes.
From Fredericksburg.
Yes.
Cool.
And I'm originally from Massachusetts.
Mass.
Yes, Springfield, Massachusetts.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So were you a Celtics fan back in the day?
I respected them.
It was hard.
But Showtime Lakers sold me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was Showtime. The Cooper Loop
Exactly.
and Magic Johnson. But I tell people the Boston Celtics are one of the greatest basketball teams that had Bird, Parrish, and Ainge and all them. So,
but we didn't figure that out until we got older. Because when we was younger, it was all about the Lakers.
Yeah.
You know, but then you look at the Celtics, like how?
Yeah, I know.
But as you get older, you look at it and say, man, them boys were really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I am a New England Patriots fan all day.
Yeah, I got it.
Before Brady?
before Brady.
Okay.
I
he was a
painfully
Tony
watched that
Eason.
1984 Super Bowl when Chicago Bears beat us, and it was over before halftime.
Yeah.
That was a painful. I was a kid.
84. You talk about that game all the
Yeah, I
time.
talk about all that stuff. Yeah. Who was the quarterback? Tony Eason at the time, I think. Who was it? I can't remember.
I don't remember the quarterback.
Yeah.
You talk about from a Bears perspective, not from a Patriots.
No, well, I'm just saying, I watched a lot of football
Yes,
back in the
you
day.
did. Yeah.
But anyway, right now, guys, we are in South Africa.
Yes.
And these guys have a story they want to tell simply because, you know, everybody does have a story. Like, what happened? Like, what made you guys want to come here? So I'm going to let you guys answer that story.
Okay, so
All right,
I'll go first.
Ladies first.
I was actually watching Wodamaya. Yeah, I was watching him, and then your video just showed up, and then just wiped his away. I was like, okay, let me look at this one. Then I kept watching, and then I binge watched. Then I started sending them to David, and he wouldn't look at them. Why do you keep sending me all this stuff? And then finally, he started looking at one. Or tell them why you started looking at them. Besides me sending them to you every day, all day.
Well, what got me is I had a dream that I was over here at a church preaching.
Okay.
And it was so real. I mean, it was a small church, and there was a lady there. She was having issues. There's a lot of noise. And the lady came to the altar, and I started praying for her. I was like, okay, God, you trying to tell me something?
Yeah.
And so from that day forward, I just started watching the videos. I was like, D, we got to watch this. Come on, let's real South Africa. D, check out this video. Check out this video. And so from there, I was like, let me start reading up on the history. So I purchased this online book called The History of South Africa, and that was recommended by the late great Bishop Desmond Tutu. That goes all the way back to the 1500s when the Dutch came over to, you know, a little bit post-apartheid. And I started listening to books, and I was like, their struggles the same struggles are. We had Jim Crow, they had apartheid.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't over here. They didn't stay in slavery as long as we did, but they were enslaved. And you know the way there's just. I mean, I started looking at the economics. I was like, wow. I said, if 90% of the people over here are black South Africans, and then the other population is 10 or less, but they own 80-something% of the financial assets. I was like, well, they don't have physical apartheid, but that sounds like economic apartheid. You know, that's not right. You know, so I just started reading and engrossed myself in it, and then we just started getting excited about coming over here. And I was like, we finally here, and so that's how I got on the train. She was on the train before I was.
Okay. It makes sense, you know, especially, you know, we sit from my perspective, we sit in a bubble in the U.S. We sit in there and we just think that everything that's black comes from like us.
Right.
But there's a whole nother black consciousness out there which is much larger. They are more culturally based. There's a lot there, but we don't know anything about them. So for you to pick up a book and started reading things and can easily connect the dots. Basically, I think most of us would like to connect with this side, but again, a lot of us haven't picked up any literature. A lot of us we kind of stuck simply because we're trying to just survive in the U.S.
Yes.
There's just too much of that going on to even think about trying to what's going on in Africa. But you did that, and then at some point, you know, you watched a couple of videos that we have.
A lot more than a couple.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny, and you know, people think, you know, it's weird because we put the content together, like we will put this content together and people will see it and whatnot. But how can I say it? We don't follow what happens later. So we don't track what's happening. We just see people coming, and then but it's a person here, a group here, and whatnot. But people are telling us that there are tons of people watching your content. And I was like, okay,
There are.
because I'm not there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I put it on my Facebook page. I forwarded to people, and people are like, I can't wait to get back to and show me pictures. I said, so you can go next time? And so, you know, we got, how many couples that are looking to come over?
Let me see, Larry and Cynthia, Phoenicia and Mark, Rick and Lisa. Those are the three that come to mind initially.
It's
They're calling you guys out if you didn't notice that. They really said all your names.
Well, Larry and Cynthia would have been here, but at the time it wasn't right for them. They were supposed to be coming with us, as you already know. Yeah.
but it's all good. South Africa will be here, and South Africa will greet them when they get here. Trust me, they're going to say, "Welcome home, brother. Welcome home, sister," and whatnot. And even when people watch this video, they're going to be so happy that you guys came back. I think from the South African perspective, because you guys chose South Africa to come to, and so they want you to see, what you are going to see. They're very proud of the stuff that they have done. Yes, we did have apartheid. All these things happen, but at the end of the day, they're very proud of being South Africans and their culture. So they're going to be trying to show you the culture side of it more than trying to show the economics and things along that line. Because they are very proud. The Zulu people are very proud. The Xhosa people are very proud people, and they're not going to come and show you their bank account. They're going to show you this is what we do. This is who we are, and whatnot. And they're going to want to see who you are. So there's no need to bring your CVs, as we say over here, or your resumes. We don't got to put up all these different things. Basically, they just want to see who you are.
Exactly.
And so whatever you present is what they're going to see.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we can't wait to find out who they are too. It's just like you said, learning, engrossing yourself in the culture and learning about it. Because a lot of people, I think, when they come to South Africa, safaris, that's all they think about. They want to see the animals and maybe doing some other things. But from my studying and and watching you all's videos, and there's a lot more to South Africa than just safaris and for some silly stuff, I tell you. Make sure you stay out of the way of the animals and all this. Whatever. Okay, you know what? We're going to hip and tip you when we get back home.
Yeah.
Hip and tip them?
That's right.
So then I have a question, because I know that you started watching the videos a couple years before he did. But when we got on the phone, he was the one that was called.
Yes.
So what made you say, okay, I'm on board with her, I'm going to go ahead and call now?
Well, like I said earlier, my wife,
you had to make the phone call.
No, you're right. Well, I was sold. I mean, she kept working on me, and she clogging up my text. But but once I had that,
messing up my free data,
my free megapixels.
But Dee knows how I am.
Yeah.
When I get on board, I'm all in. I'm all hands on deck. So that's how I've been ever since. And I'll let you guys ask the questions because
you can whatever you got, you can give it.
I'll just say this. Last night and even right now, I feel it. I'm trying not to get emotional, but I feel so much peace being over here. I can't really describe what's going on, but I feel like a little kid on Christmas Day. I don't know if that can compare to it. I feel like I'm doing flips inside of myself or whatever. And we've been on many trips, but I've never had this feeling, the feeling that I have over here, and it's amazing. And we can't wait to come back. This is the first of many trips to come. Yeah. And that's true. If God says the same, this will be our home. Yeah. And that's why we wanted to look at some properties just to get a foretaste of it. We wish we could have came in November. Yeah. She has plenty of leave saved up, but I don't have as much because we would have made a trip to the real estate tour in November too. But time and opportunity. If something's for you, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it's
and we have the desire. So
no, you know how it works.
Yeah.
He'll give you the desires of your heart.
Well. Take me to Kia C.
That's sweet.
Right there.
But it's funny because I think a lot of South Africans, you might not realize it, and we all do, and I keep putting myself in with them because I'm here all the time. That's who I deal with all the time, and they see us as the people that's in the little box called the screen on TV, and so they assume that's who we are. But they get some taste of us, like who we are by whatever. Sometimes they might make it's funny on the radio, we got Metro FM and about like 900 other stations that are black, unlike in the States, so you get like that 1 or 2 channels you switch through, but we have a few. And sometimes they're for to laugh and joke, they they pretend an American accent as they're doing their broadcast, and it's so funny because they screw it up massively. but they've seen it on TV, so that's how they know us. So it's good that we actually come here and they get to actually meet us, because a lot of them are just going to want to meet you because they've been seeing us on TV for 50, well, if they're 30, for 30 years, but they never actually met an actual African American.
Wow.
So we're that anomaly. They see white Americans all the time.
Right.
You know, because you guys flew over here. Did you have a plane full of melanated people coming over here?
We were the minority, as you always said in your videos.
Very few.
I would say if I had to give a percentage, at least 80-20. Maybe even if I don't even know if we were 20%. 90 would be a better figure.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I don't know what y'all missing.
Yeah.
They're missing out.
But the people that were on the plane knew exactly what you were missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We can leave it there.
Just like that. We're just gonna leave it.
Right there. You know. Yeah. So you know, you've been here for a hot minute. I mean, literally a hot minute. But like, what's your first impression?
What I like about it, and like I said, for me, the stereotypes weren't there because through you guys and my research and reading, and then watching Newsroom Africa, liking them on Facebook, looking at SABC and all that stuff, and I'll even go on Google South Africa and look at the news.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to really feel what's going on. It just feels good to see people that look like us just walk around doing business, you know, walk through the mall, and just proud and free. And you know, I'm not as guarded here as I would be back at home. When I'm at home, I have a different mentality. You guys know what I'm talking about. So here, I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, look, I'm scanning, but it's not.
Well, it's funny you say that. Because when I said to you, I went back to Stafford to see my family. I'm not guarded here, and you have to be guarded there.
Yes.
So I was afraid that if I just be what I am here, that something's going to happen to me. Because I was like, you know, let me go to my room. Let me just wait till my next. Then I go and I try to stay out the fray. And when Tasha goes, I tell her the same thing, and she does the same thing, because here we're so relaxed. We just do what we do. Just like you said, but you know, you have to be guarded. Here, you forget about it.
Sure do.
I think what's funny, I'm just going to add to that we never go back to the States together.
Oh.
Well, it's good. We got different reasons to go.
Well, if we go, it's going to be for business. But I mean, for me, I think it makes sense for us not to go together, because this is just a situation where, like, we don't want both of us to be miserable at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's your turn to be miserable. Go. Okay, I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the rest of my life. See you when you get back. No, because I went in September, he went in October. So the whole time I was there, I was like, he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nothing. What are you eating? Trash." You know. And then I couldn't wait to get back. And then he remembers, and it's not funny, but I got the flight times wrong. So I got to the airport like, I don't know, 9 hours when my flight left. And I'm at the airport hysterical. And I call my mom and I'm like, I just want to go home. She's like, why are you crying? You're fine. I'm like, this is not my home. I don't live here anymore. I just want to go home to my husband. Yeah, so I had a full meltdown. So I say all that to say that we are that miserable on that side. So I don't have to be guarded when I'm here. I do get to have peace every day. And it's very, very difficult to even have to play that role for even a couple of days.
Yeah,
it's very
tough.
difficult.
It's tough.
Right.
So that's why we that's kind of a part of our motivation for doing what we're doing, because people say to us, well, you could have just came here and y'all could have just shut it down and you don't tell nobody. And we do that sometimes as black folk in the States.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we do that. But I'm like, you know, I spent enough time from 2010 to 2018 when we moved here to learn a lot of ways of how Africans actually operate. And I spent a lot of time. I'm not talking about once a year. I'm talking about 2 or 3 times a year, if maybe more. And I'm around my African friends. And so when we left, I was like, you know what, let's set up something to where we can have people come here. And you guys are the product. You guys actually came here, and then of course you're going to spread it to other people.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you guys are the valuable ones.
Yeah, and we definitely appreciate what you all are doing, because you make it so appealing, and just the way you present the material and the country and the people and the culture, and just it's like 360 degrees. It's not, I mean, for y'all out there watching, it's not just zebras and all that stuff we're gonna see. We're gonna do some safaris. We're gonna have a nightlife safari. We're going to the private, do a private Soweto Township tour. We're gonna be seeing Mandela's old house where he stayed at. We're going to museums. We're gonna have a shopping safari, Mall of Africa. We're gonna be doing it. Y'all could be doing it too. Come on over. The real South Africa.
Oh my God.
Not what y'all been hearing on the news. Not all the stereotypes.
I just got to get
as public as Flavor Flav used to say, don't believe the hype.
Yeah. And also Fear of a Black Planet.
One of my favorite all-time hip hop albums.
Yeah. I don't know if you're old enough for that.
We're the same age.
Really?
I've heard you say your age.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still.
August.
Yeah. I'm in June.
Yeah, he's 2 months older. Respect your elders, baby.
So now, what is the real South Africa to you? Because it may not be the exact same.
Well, to me, it's this is the real deal. I mean, you can read stuff all day long. You can see it on TV all day long. What you see is what you get when you get here. I mean, you can see it, like I said, you can see it on videos, but it's so different than when you're here. And for me, my first impression was I just felt free.
Like Denise Williams, that song.
Yeah.
And falsetto.
I mean, I just feel free. I don't feel like I have to explain who I am and my color.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to explain that or just behave or something like that. I always behave, but I don't feel like I have to just
Do anything extra.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times I think that when we are in the U.S., we almost have to make sure that we disarm them.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
That
I think that's the best way. You have to behave and carry yourself in a manner so that they're disarmed, because we walk around guarded, and then they get upset, but they don't understand that the reason why we're guarded is because they're walking around armed.
Exactly. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm like, so you get to be.
Yeah.
Get to be me.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
And whatever that is, you really get to see who it is here.
Yeah.
I know I'm black, but I don't have to keep reminding myself I'm black while I'm over here.
Yeah. I don't want to get into it, but it's very interesting that like most South Africans. I mean, we got friends that we talk to and they ask us, some of the I would say silly, but they really do mean it. So is it really like that in America? Like, because they don't get that from the TV per se.
Yeah.
And they like, is it really? And then they see our people doing the videos like you guys are now, and they're like, but like really? Is it just the people that you're bringing? I'm like, no, it's really like that.
Yeah.
Right.
To the point that, then you get them saying, well, I want to go to America. I want to, okay. And I say, you'll find out when you get there.
Back.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. And we've ran across enough South Africans that have been to America, that's been there, and have like, it was cool, but I'm back.
They were not impressed.
Yeah,
They
and
were
I'm back.
not impressed. And they went to all the big cities, Miami, New York, LA.
Yeah.
They went to all the big cities, and they were just like, not impressed.
Yeah.
Overpriced. People are rude. Food is terrible.
Yeah.
Everything different than here.
Yes.
Opposite. Yeah.
It's funny you should say that because, we lived in LA prior to going to Virginia, but when we're in LA or if I'm in New York or even my home state, Massachusetts, up north, you just don't say, hey, how you doing? Because they're like, okay, what's your angle? What you up to?
Yeah.
But here, I go like, hey, how you doing? What's up, brother? Whatever, and no one's looking at me crazy. Yeah. Now, when I get back home, I'm not going to speak unless I'm spoken to. I mean, that's just, you turn it, it's off. The switch has been turned off in South Africa, but it'll automatically get turned back on when we go back home.
It's difficult. It's difficult. Like I told you, when I first started looking at your videos, my soul was already over here.
Okay.
So my body caught up with it yesterday. So, I knew it was here. I just needed to get here with it. So.
Okay. So now, obviously, the accommodations were they okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
yes.
wow. Let me tell you something. That food, well, I told you this off camera, so I'm going to tell all the folks out there in YouTube land, Facebook land, whatever. Look at here. We were at a hotel prior to flying out the night before, day before. We had steak. What else? We had some other stuff. That food, I couldn't wait until I got back to the room because I felt like there was a rock in my stomach.
Yeah,
Last night you had steak that was medium well.
Yes.
And you could cut it with a butter
I
knife.
use a butter knife.
And those, I know they don't
Yes.
call fries over there, call
Chips.
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 I never had any chips like that before in my life.
Yeah, all that other stuff, but now you come here, you get the chips.
Yeah.
Or the fries, and you're like, this is what they're supposed to taste like. Yeah.
The food was good, and it's just, I felt good after. I didn't feel miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to eat some more food.
Yeah.
Right.
And they gave you a bill for $100, right?
Oh no, I think
That's $100 bill.
I think for the meals, and then you had a drink with yours too. I think in American money it was equivalent to maybe $40-$50.
And then the service was great.
Oh, my goodness.
The
Service was
location
great.
was
Perfect.
Yeah.
Walk downstairs, go right across the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. This morning, after we ate breakfast, we was at the mall. I got my hair cut, beard trimmed. I thought that's all I was gonna get.
Oh no.
They took me to the back, started massaging my head, washing and everything, wanted to go to sleep. And then they cleaned the beard, and then they blew this steamer on there. Let me tell y'all, brothers, all of that with the 20% tip was only less than $18 for all that. Now in the States, for all of that,
50.
I would have paid easily 50, probably more. I'm being a little bit conservative in my figures. So if you want to keep your
or something.
What'd you say?
No, I said you probably had a coupon. Yeah. a little
So
cheap.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I got jealous too. So.
Yeah, she saw me back there cheesing too.
Oh, there's stuff for you. Yeah, there's stuff for you here as well.
It
So
was cheesing too hard though.
Hey, that felt good.
Feel like a little hand massage.
But you know what? I thought because he's ticklish, and I thought that he was just gonna laugh. He was like showing on 92. So.
32.
She was like, no, the way you was cheesing, it was
92.
92.
Okay. So overall, I think so. There are those. I think we try to make it as easy as possible and orderly to assess us. Was it difficult to assess us, get the payments in, and all the information that you needed?
It's so easy. I'm glad you brought that up because first of all, when we tell people what we paid, it's like, really? I was like, yeah, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then, for us, you don't have to pay everything at one time. You can, this is December after Christmas, after you recover from Christmas.
Yeah.
You could, put a deposit down, and then you can make monthly payments up until the time, or however you want to pay. So it's not all at once, but it's definitely for what the Blantons under the Real South Africa, their company is offering. It's worth it. Whether you do a 6-day,
More than worth it.
a 10-day, or a 13-day. I'm over here selling y'all stuff.
Yeah,
but you know what?
I love it.
Now we're in Joburg, Johannesburg.
Yeah.
But you might want to go to Durban. You might want to go to Cape Town.
Yeah.
And throwing in a plug for the Cape Town International Jazz Festival that's going to be happening in the middle of March, which we might be coming to. Not decided yet. They got that going on too. And if you live in the Virginia, the DMV area. United Airlines just got started direct flights from Dulles all the way to Cape Town.
Yes.
So y'all won't have to go to New Jersey like we did and then fly out here on a straight flight to save $5,000.
But you know what's funny? Like I said, we try to make it easy enough. I mean, even when you got off the plane and you came through, you went through customs, that was pretty simple.
Yeah,
It was very simple.
Very simple.
Yeah, because people are like, they always asking us, do I need to get shots? They're going to ask me for shots, right? Or do I have to get my visa before? I mean, y'all guys just went through it.
You don't need a visa over here.
Yeah.
If you're here, what is it, 90 days or less?
90 days or less, yeah.
You don't need a visa. you get off the plane, you go through customs. The longest part was waiting in the line.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the holidays, they didn't have as many agents there.
Yeah.
But once we got past there, got our luggage, driver was right there waiting for us with the sign. And
So that happens, huh?
Yeah,
that
it was
happens.
that
I
easy.
thought it only happens in the movies.
Negative.
no.
Real South Africa makes that happen. We do. We make
They
sure.
made it happen. They made it do what it do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just I felt I want to say privileged, but I don't want to use that word. Special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
say privilege.
Yeah, and they grabbed your bags, took you down to, and
They
put you
did,
in, and
yes.
then tucked you in, and then he got on the wrong side of the car, and then
It's funny you should say
I was like,
that. It's funny you should say that because he had to put some of the luggage inside the car, and so at first I'm still on my American way of mind, and then I was like, why is he putting the luggage on the driver's side? I was like, oh wait a minute, everything's opposite, so that's
threw me off. But that was good though. Yeah. It's very nice that they brought us to the hotel, and they just brought us on in and took us upstairs and dropped the luggage off, and good night. Super good.
Staff has been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
good.
No complaints.
None whatsoever.
Yeah, and see, when we say that we go to these places and check it out, this hotel that you're actually staying in, their first guest, their very first guest was us.
Really?
When they built this hotel's
Wow.
new. It's very new. Yeah, this used to actually be a bank.
Ah.
Yeah. So, but they built this hotel, and the first guest they called was us and said, "Hey, we want you guys to go through this hotel. If there's anything that you see, let us know. Do we need to change? Whatever the case may be." And we stayed here, so we know what you guys are going to get.
Yes.
It's not a question, and so the important staff members know exactly who we are. So, and that's part of the service that you get. And then of course we're here. Obviously we're here now. We're not in the States trying to fix something for you. Something went wrong. No, we take care of it. So, and while you're here, obviously you have a trip manager who's actually making sure that your stuff goes. What's her name again?
Anastasia?
Yes.
Yeah.
Making sure that's happening.
Oh, yes.
We put all these things in place because you guys come a long way.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need to be trying to figure this thing out. You just need to relax.
Just get me there. Just navigate me.
And that's what's been happening. I feel so relaxed.
Yeah.
This is even more relaxed than the cruise. And then y'all give us a day to settle in.
Yeah.
When you get on the cruise, that next morning, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Well, cool. Is there anything you guys want to add?
I can't wait to come back.
Yeah.
You haven't even.
Yesterday.
I know. if he agrees,
No,
we will
they
start
know
planning
if.
tonight.
I'm in.
When we're coming back.
What'd you say? There's gonna be what?
I said if he agrees, we can start planning tonight.
Yeah.
You know I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think August will be great. June or August.
That's my birthday month too. Yeah, you owe me because I took you out. We went on the cruise for your birthday and Valentine's Day, so we come over here for my
Look
birthday.
at these guys over here plotting and planning.
I love birthdays, so I totally overdo it for birthdays.
Well, let me give you my advice. For one, when it's time to eat, we're married couple too, and people normally you order this and then I order this and then I eat off your plate.
Yeah.
We all do that as married couple because that's kind of like what we like to do. It's economical. Let's go with that. But order your own. And order your own, and get your plate. And if you don't like it, you're not killing yourself. First of all, number two, what's the other part? Oh, you're probably gonna like that food you're eating, and so eat your food. Order your food. Order your stuff. If you see something, I ordered a dessert. I ordered that, and then you eat it, and then eat. If you see something else, order that too, and you'll find out. And just because at this point, you're getting to know South Africa through their food and through that. Number two, be kind. Speak to the South Africans. They will speak to you. You're not here by yourself. Just because you two are together and you don't see anybody in your group, don't be stuck to yourselves. Just kind of talk to everybody because people are going to want to talk to you.
Awesome.
Yeah, so just talk to people and let that happen. Even if they get your number, you say, hey, sometimes they're going to want to get your we call it details. Hey, let me get your details. Give it, and you'll be surprised. You just made a friend, an actual friend. So this is a part of your, I'm going to use the word transition, of getting to know South Africa. So when we tell people to come on a trip. And people are like, no, I just want to move there. No, come on a trip like you guys are doing. And the things that are going to happen, because if we get an opportunity, which I don't know if we will, to do in a later interview, you will find out. Like what I'm saying now, if I played it back, you'll be like, yeah, you right. Because some of the people that we met, some of the things that you are going to be able to do, but a lot of it is going to be simply because that you actually are talking to the people. The biggest attraction here in South Africa, and I don't care what nobody's saying. I've seen whales cresting up in the water, full-size whales, and hit the ground. I mean, hit the water. I've seen it all, and I'm going to see some more. That's kind of like what I want to do. But I always think the people are the best attraction.
They are
here in South Africa.
Definitely.
I love it.
They're the best.
Yeah.
So
They're the best.
cool. Well, we are going to end this. And let me turn this around so people can see me. Hey y'all, this is the real South Africa, and they're gonna toss you over there. She's still causing
I'm
problems.
still thinking about my shoes.
Yeah, no, she's not. No, she's not, y'all. So we'll see you guys later, and peace. All right, guys, we are here in South Africa, and we're actually having dinner. They're gonna toss you right there, and then we got the young couple, the babies from Fredericksburg, Virginia. He decided to give him a little butternut, and I don't know what that is.
Sweet potatoes.
He's actually going to drink him a gin and tonic. You've been sucking on that gin and tonic.
Little bit.
Not bad. And then the young lady got her some prawns, nice little salad, and all of that. How you feel? It's all right? Good?
Yeah, man, it's good.
All right, cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we said our prayers, so we're about to get it in. The Real South Africa is a travel and tourism company. Our overarching focus is to bring to the African diaspora what South Africa has to offer in the realms of tourism and the option to see what's available here in South Africa. And then, of course, if you're looking at trying to relocate to South Africa, then we can assist you in those areas as well.
My husband, named the company, and it made sense simply because of what we're shown in the media when it comes to South Africa. We're never shown, how beautiful the people are, how beautiful the architecture, the fashion, the food. So for us, when we got to experience how people actually have real lifestyles and they love their families and they socialize, like that was more real to us than anything that we had ever been shown, as far as the media is concerned on that side.
What we were taught about South Africa, as a child, we always thought Tarzan, which was ridiculous. We thought, that it was just it was like jungles and stuff to that effect.
The only thing that you hear about South Africa is robberies, hijackings. In fact, I was told that if you get here, if you have a bag in the car, they're going to break your window and take it.
South Africa is presented in a way that it's only shown for you coming here to serve others.
We see some of the films where the kids have flies on their eyes and they need our help, and they're not a developed country, and there's so many negative, it's dangerous. But when you get here, it contradicts everything that you have been told.
All right, everyone, the Real South Africa, we got packages to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and other places. We would love for you guys to come and enjoy what South Africa has to offer. And of course, as your travel and tourism experts here in South Africa, we can make it all come true. Now, we all know you guys have dreams and aspirations of coming to Africa. A lot of us do, and of course we did too, and that's why we're based here in Johannesburg, the city of gold. A very awesome place, and you're going to enjoy it once you get here as well. what do you get when you get here? Well, first of all, when you land here in South Africa, we take care of everything. We make sure your accommodations are good. We make sure your airport pickups are perfect. There'll be somebody standing there with a sign. We also make sure that the places that you're going to visit are carefully curated for you, of course. And then you got to eat. So what do? We put you in a perfect scenario, regardless of what city you're in, so you can actually have a great meal with friends and family, or even if you come by yourself, no problem. We're going to take care of that too. But isn't this amazing? So this is what we can do for you. So basically all you have to do is just reach out to us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And of course, once you get here, we got you. Now, of course, South Africa offers spa treatments. They're absolutely amazing. And a lot of people just love it simply because they never thought they can get a spa treatment in Africa. And then, of course, we always provide you guys with opportunities to see special animals out in their own environment and so forth. The only thing that you have to do at that point, after you've been afraid from the animals, is to get on the plane, come here to South Africa, and enjoy yourself. So we will see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa. Oh, and by the way, you'll get an opportunity to shop as well. So book your trip today. Hey guys, we got this young lady here who's been here for a little while. I think she came on a real estate tour. She came on a real estate tour, and she's still here. She's supposed to be going home. When you leaving?
I'm supposed to leave today, in a couple of hours, as a matter of fact. But
okay.
If I could stay, I would. I truly would. This has been awesome.
Are you crying?
I am.
It's tough.
It is.
Yeah.
When you know where you should be, and because of the logistics of everything, it's going to take a little bit for me to get where I'm supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with.
I've been there. I've been there several times.
Yeah.
And some people might be thinking, oh, she's being over dramatic, but I know.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. There is truly, for us as a people, there's truly nothing there for us. And then just coming here, experiencing the South African people, experiencing being in a place where no one looks at you crazy, the police doesn't try to stop you, you're not worried about just basically being attacked, if you will, just for the color of your skin. This was a life-changing experience for me. And I want to thank you guys for opening up this door, because otherwise I know I would not have come.
Yeah. A lot of people, most people will say this is not on their list at all. They're like, I'm not going there. There's no way I'm going. There are people who come individually. They're like, I can't get nobody to come with me. And then they have the best time. And then maybe later on people come. But you happen to come with a group that we put together. And I think it worked out. I think you guys made friends.
We did. My roommate and I, it was like we have known each other all our lives. We just came in and immediately clicked. And so that's just kind of unheard of, really, for a stranger. But no, it was awesome. The entire trip was awesome.
And you was here in Africa, so it made it easier for you to connect with the other African Americans that came.
Absolutely.
And so forth.
Absolutely.
So tell these people, tell them, because sometimes they hear me now and they're like, oh, he's just trying to, do something, which I do, but at the same time, you had this experience. Okay, tell these people, why should they make their way properly?
Right, because of course, you don't want to do anything that's going to put yourself in a position to where the South African country will turn you away. So you want to make sure you do it legally, get the proper visa, that type of thing. The good thing about it is, in initially coming, you don't need a visa. I mean, you could come and stay for 3 months without any type of visa whatsoever, just your passport. So there's really no excuse not to come and visit a place that basically we all came from. And it's like we've not visited, and that's a shame, but this is an opportunity to correct all of that.
All of it.
All of it.
Okay. So now you've been obviously chatting with people back at home.
Yes.
And they're like, "Are you okay? Are you safe? What's going on?"
Yeah.
So tell them how it started till now. You're at this point.
Basically, once I retired, one of my bucket lists was to come to Africa. And so with COVID and everything, that just didn't manifest.
Sure.
And so finally I said, you know what, no matter what, I'm coming. I'm going to come. And I connected with your site because I was looking at Rwanda and some other countries. I wasn't even considering South Africa.
Of course.
And so I came across your site, and as I was looking at everything, I'm like, this is like the United States. And I heard your voice, and you said, this is a good soft landing spot for Americans, for African Americans. And I was like, that makes sense to me. I can see that because it looks just like the United States. And so I actually had family members tell me, why would you want to go? Why would you want to go by yourself? Don't get eaten by a lion, all those same little stuff, you always hear that type of thing. But it's been nothing like that.
Yeah.
It has been like if I was at home in Dallas, just, hanging out on the weekends or, running my errands or doing what I normally would do on a day-to-day basis. So the only difference is I feel safe here. As opposed to being in the United States where, at any moment you're subject to be questioned for being out and about, minding your own business.
Hanging out in Walmart.
Right, exactly, So the fact that I can be here, and like I've been to the mall today. Nobody looked at me crazy, the police didn't stop me, nobody said where you going, all of that type of thing.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Like I said, I'm glad you were brave enough to have that experience to come. But let's talk about these lions. Now, like yesterday, we had a call. We take calls pretty much most days. And one of their concerns was, do I have to go on the game drive? Do I have to do the lion thing? Do I have to do this? Because it makes me afraid. I don't know anything of, like they have a fear of going on these game drives. And then you went on a game drive.
I went on a couple. Yeah.
So you didn't have to go on more than one. You went on a couple.
Right.
So,
and that was my choice. You guys set it up, and I'm like, well, I want to see the animals.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I learned, and it just blew my mind, zebras, that's the correct way to pronounce.
Yeah.
the word that we call zebra. They're not black and white, at least not what I saw. I saw beige and brown zebra. That blew my mind. I'm like, okay, this is a different animal. It's like, okay, this is pretty cool. So all of the different animals that I saw, they were actually out in the wild in their own habitat, not behind some cage, which is what we see in the U.S.
Yeah, of course. So it was a good experience.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Okay, because I want people to come to at least, we put that in there just so they can have that little nature experience. And most of the people are like, once they go, they come, because I'm like, you should do it. And then they do it, and then they're like, man, that was the best part of their trip. They talk about it like, and I saw this, and I saw this out in nature, which is something we will never experience in the States. We can,
absolutely.
I think we can experience dogs and cats running around.
Right, but that's
maybe a raccoon from time to time, but not a proper, leopard or lion or elephant. Did you see any elephants?
I did. When we went to, I can't pronounce it, Bakabon?
Yeah, Bakabon.
Bakabon. Yes, we saw elephants in that. Leopards? Actually saw a black leopard, and the tour guide said that those are not native to South Africa, but yet there was one there sitting up under a tree, and got a chance to get a picture of it and everything.
Cool. Well, the good part about you coming is that fortunately you started your experience of being on the continent, and it happened to be South Africa, and I can tell you that there are too many people that are in your position. So I'm just giving you a heads up. Like I knew you would be upset when it was time to leave, because other people have been upset, and some people have done much worse than just it's been because they don't want to go back home. Like a lot of us have been on trips to other locations, but after a few days, you're like, you know what, I'm ready to go back home. And you've been here how long?
Oh, I've been here 20 days. As of today, I think it's 20 days.
Yeah. And if you could double that. And you wouldn't think twice about it.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah, and home will still be there.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that you had internet, because both people are like, oh, the internet must be bad. Because if it's bad where I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, or Fayetteville, North Carolina, it must be bad here.
No, I mean, like anything else, you have to make sure that you've established the proper accounts and that type of thing, and that's easy to do. I went to the mall and got a SIM card for data, and I was good to go.
Yeah, very simple solutions. Simple solutions. And I think, then sometimes we get calls, people call us, or we call them back, or however it works, and they're like, I only eat this type of food. Do they have that? Or can I eat the food over there like it's a, and my answer most of the time is, I don't know if I can eat the food there.
Right. Now that's the honest to God's truth. Since I have been here, I have eaten foods that normally when I'm in the U.S. I don't eat meat when I'm in the U.S.
Yeah.
But I've eaten meat here.
Good meat.
Good meat. It looks like real meat, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Vegetables, fresh fruits. Yeah, there's no shortage of
good food.
Good food.
Okay. Well, like I said, you started the journey, so I'm assuming that we're gonna probably see you. I'll be walking down the street somewhere in Durban. I'll say, hey, ain't that a man right there? And she don't creep back over here because you're always gonna want to make that pilgrimage back when you get free time. Right now, you said you're retired. When you get time from messing around in Dallas, you're gonna be like, you know what? Shoot, they got a matter of fact. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. I was in D.C. We had a flight that went every day. It left at 10 o'clock at night and it landed in the morning here in Joburg. And I'd just be like looking at the thing. I'm looking at the prices. They might go from like $1,200 at the most as low as $600. And when they hit around that $800,
I'm out.
I was out. And I was in Joburg, enjoying my best life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I kind of expected it because in hearing all the other testimonies of all the other people that have come and different families and stuff like that, I believe them. Yeah. And so I expected it to be a life-changing moment for me. And it was. So I do understand like what you're saying. You have to experience it for yourself because individuals will be affected based on their situation, if you will. So everybody's not going to be affected the same way.
Correct.
So, yeah, I'm glad I did it. I will be back. I mean, I've met friends, South African friends, since I've been here. I would not have changed a thing other than I wish I had done it sooner.
Yeah, that is always the consensus. We've had people, I think on the group we had Mr. McKenzie. Who was this? Gerald. Gerald, and he brought his little brother who's 65. And, his little brother, he treats his little brother bad. I'm just telling you, he's just like, come here, and his little brother comes over, and he's 65 years old. But when he first came here the very first time, he shook his head. He told me, a decent background. He just shook his head and said, I should have been here a long time ago. Like, there's no reason.
Right.
But I was too busy caught up in that in the U.S. And then now, obviously, he came back. I'm going to see. The first time he came, then he came again. Then I think this was the third time he came on this trip. And then he stayed longer, too. With his little brother. So, So, is there anything else you wanna tell the people?
Just dismiss all of your fears. It is not what you're thinking. It is basically just like the United States. You will enjoy yourself. You will enjoy the people. You will enjoy the food. Just basically stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for us to not be making this our go-to place all the time. I mean, the continent is huge. There's no reason for us not to be coming here as opposed to some of these other places, Mexico, Cabo, and Dubai, and all that. It's no reason for it. It's like everything that we want or that we need is here. It's a spiritual experience. Everyone should take advantage of it.
Exactly. I think, and also something that you probably didn't realize. I mean, you did, but we don't think about this in the States, but with you coming here and spending as much time as you did, you know, obviously you contributed to the economy. You are assisting people to have a job because you need goods and services while you're here. And so it really matters that you come here. When we are watching the State of the Nation address, which that's probably not the State of the Union, they always talk about tourism and people coming. And so I think when we start coming, especially as African Americans start coming, they will be very appreciative. First, they don't see us all the time, as you probably already know, because you started talking and it was like, oh, where you from?
Right, exactly.
And they want to know.
Right.
They really want to know, you know, your dynamic and whatnot. So that's cool. All right, well, guys, we're going to stop here because she has a plane to catch, but I'm sure she'll be back. I think you're flying. Are you flying Delta?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that flight. Get something to drink on that plane. Get all the drinks you can get.
So I won't be thinking about what I'm leaving.
Yeah. And it's okay to be upset. Trust me, I did it enough times to the point to where I was like, you know, I got to do something about it. And we're here, and so I gave you guys a shortcut by taking you through the real estate tour so you can see, and then another shortcut just being amongst South Africans.
Right.
You felt comfortable.
I did. I do. So yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, we will see you guys later in the real South Africa.
Come and visit beautiful Cape Town. Be a tourist in the City of Gold, Johannesburg. Enjoy the warm water of the Indian Ocean in Durban. Interact with wildlife on a private game reserve. Luxury 5-star hotels, and of course, world-class spas. Contact The Real South Africa today for your African adventure.
Hello, everyone. As you guys already know, my name is Mark Edward Blanton from The Real South Africa, owner and operator of this wonderful company that brings you to South Africa. And we do it in a manner in which you get an opportunity to view everything, see everything you need to see, either on a 6-day, 10-day, 13-day trip, or if you want to stay longer, we can arrange that for you as well. We do a lot of stuff. The best thing you could do is go to our YouTube channel if you're not already on it and subscribe, because when you get there, you will see a lot of information. We put out information all the time, which could be important or which is important for you to travel to Africa. So if you always wanted to come here, if you wanted to bring that DNA back to South Africa or to Africa, this is the best way to do it. So we hope to hear from you soon. And if there's anything that you need, again, make sure you subscribe to our channel and also hit us up at info@therealsouthafrica.com.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.
All right, guys, this is Mark Edward Blanton from The Real South Africa. And guess what? Our visa services is back. We're going to be helping you guys with visas because we all know that it can be problematic to get a visa here in the Republic of South Africa. So what we have done, we partnered with a big company that will assist us, and we've checked them out. We recommend that their services are very, very proper, of course, we go with Proper here in the Republic of South Africa, and they can assist you. So if you have questions about, do I qualify for a visa, then that's when we have our consult. You get a consult with these guys. They will literally go through everything with you. And my expectations is for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask so you will know exactly which way to proceed. So they work in every arena of immigrations. So it would definitely help us who are looking to migrate to the Republic of South Africa. And all I can say is first, come on a trip, of course. And once you come on a trip, then you will be motivated to do all the work that needs to happen for you guys to come to South Africa properly. So all I can say is this is a great team. This is a great situation. All I can say is, again, reach out to us at outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. We will respond to you, and then you'll get an email, and then the process has began. Okay, so we will see you guys here properly in sunny South Africa. All right, guys, we just came back from Zimbabwe. It is an amazing place. Never been there before, but guess what? Now I've been there. Victoria Falls. And where we stayed was absolutely amazing. Mbano. Guess who owns it? This one right here. She is the owner of the place, and we're going to be working with her directly. So when you guys are coming to South Africa and you guys are picking that extra package to come to Zimbabwe to Victoria Falls, you're going to be staying at her house. Yes, because it's absolutely amazing. You guys saw the pictures, so all I can say is come to sunny South Africa, and we're going to send you to Zimbabwe.
And you'll be very welcome, and we look forward to seeing you in Victoria Falls.
Come and enjoy the sights and sounds of South Africa, but not sure how to do it? We have payment plans available through Affirm, your buy now, pay later option, with monthly payment plans that fit your budget.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa.